everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited about today's wear test because I have been wanting to try this product out ever since it launched, and I am so excited. By the way, my name is Delana. If it's your first time here, thanks for stopping by, and if you were already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. So today we are going to be trying out and putting to the test the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. I'm so excited to try this. Like, seriously, so excited. I've played with this foundation a lot at work, but I have not worn it myself, so I am just so excited to try this. Oh my gosh. NARS just freaking kills it with complexion products, except for their Velvet Matte Stick Foundation. That one I really don't care for, and I have a wear test on that one, so if you want to see that, I will link it right here. If you want to see that, I will leave it linked right here. I mean, I'm not a big fan of stick foundations anyways. There's only one stick foundation that I've ever liked, and that's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick foundation. Other than that, no stick foundation has worked for me really well, but that's for another video. On the Sephora app, it says that the coverage is medium. It's for all skin types: sensitive, normal, dry, combination, and oily, and that the finish is natural. So it's not going to be matte, it's not going to be dewy, it's going to be somewhere in between. And then what it is, it says a foundation with medium buildable coverage, up to 16 hours of lightweight, natural, fade resistant wear, featuring full powered radiance to smooth the look of skin. It says it's formulated without parabens, it's oil free, fragrance free, non-drying, dermatologist tested, and non-comedogenic. And then it has a long paragraph about like all the ingredients inside of it that are good for your skin. I don't want to read all of it because it's a long paragraph, so I will let you guys look that up yourself. But a few of the things that I'm seeing is that it has micronized amino acid coated pigments and mineral tone balancing powders to mimic the skin's tone. Yeah, so I'm super excited. It's supposed to be good for your skin over time. Now, that doesn't mean that you should be sleeping with it on and stuff like that. Oh, let me give you how much it retails for. It retails for $49, and you get 1 ounce of product, which is pretty standard for foundations. So I'm going to use this Milk Makeup. This is their cooling water because it is the morning and my face is a little bit puffy, and this is supposed to kind of depuff. So I'm just gonna run that all over. I haven't used this yet and I've been wanting to. It's supposed to be hydrating as well. So weird looking. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. Wow. That really does feel so nice on the skin. Now, this is more of a skincare product than it is like a primer. I mean, it will help your makeup to sit nicely, but that's just because it's prepping your skin, not necessarily because it's hydrating. I mean, because it's a primer. Wow, it feels so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, under the how to use section, it says dispense 1 pump or pearl-sized amount of Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and warm with fingertips. Always warm liquid foundation in the hand and apply with fingertips. This creates the most natural looking finish. Apply foundation starting at the center of the face and blend out with fingertips. Focus on one area at a time and blend well. Start with more sheer coverage is needed, typically in the center of the face, and work outwards towards the edge of the face. Precautions: too much formula accentuates lines and imperfections. Avoid excess application around eyes or contours of the face. That goes for any product that is not just for this foundation. However, I'm going to apply it with a brush because I cannot apply foundation with my fingers. That just, the thought of foundation on my hands makes me shiver a little bit. I'm going to start with 2 pumps. I know it says 1 pump, but I'm gonna start with 2 pumps. So that is such a tiny amount of foundation. This is my well-used tray, but look, that's 2 pumps. Such a small amount. I'm gonna go in with 3 pumps just because I'm doubting it. Watch me regret this. Watch me. But I am going to start in the center of the face like it tells you to. Oh my gosh, I love this product already. Oh my gosh. The way that it's sitting on my skin is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, by the way, I'm using a Sephora Pro Core Diffuser angled brush. Yeah, 1 pump definitely wouldn't be enough. We might be able to do 2 pumps though. Oh my gosh, you guys, if this lasts well, like if it stays really, really well, this is gonna be my new go-to. I mean, this just looks gorgeous on my skin. Just gorgeous. I have high hopes. I have really high hopes right now. Quite honestly, because of how small the pumps are, 2 pumps is like 1 pump in any other foundation. So the fact that I'm getting coverage all over my face with what would technically be 1 pump because of how small the pumps are, this is pretty dang impressive. And that is a really, really good color for me. I have some little tiny red bumps right here. It's just like a little breakout, so I'm just going to take a little tiny bit more of that foundation to cover those. By the way, I have the shade L2.5 Yukon. And the fact that my shade, and I'm pretty light, the fact that my shade is a light 2.5, that means that there are still like several shades lighter than me. So that's pretty dang good. Pretty happy about that. Alright, so since we're wearing NARS foundation, no better thing than to go in with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I feel like there's a hair on my mouth. And this is the shade Vanilla. Pretty much exactly matches. But I'm going to set it with a kind of a banana powder from NARS, so should brighten it up a little bit. Just going to blend that in with my Real Technique sponge here. You guys, I forgot to put primer on one side of my face. Gosh dang it. Well, I guess we're gonna see how this lasts all by itself. So I'm gonna take this little guy. This is from my NARS Olympia Contour and Highlight. And since my under eyes are the exact same color as my foundation, I'm just gonna use this to set my eyes in hopes to brighten it up a little bit. My cats are crying outside. Makes me feel bad. Alright, now I'm just taking a little bit of my Laura Mercier loose translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to press that into all the usual areas. I'm going to take a little bit under my eyes, but not a ton since we already put some powder down there, but just for extra insurance. Whenever I do this, I'm not putting more and more and more on. I'm just really, really working it and pressing it into the skin so that it really sets. Alright, so here is how everything is looking. So I'm going to go and apply the rest of my face. You guys know the drill if you've seen my wear test before. And I will hop back on here really quick, do one more quick little check-in with everything applied, and then we will go throughout our day and see if this stays in place or if it falls apart, if it stays a little bit radiant, or if it gets really matte and dry, or maybe it slips and slides around. We're going to see. We're going to see what this foundation does, and I'm so excited to find out. So let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so I'm actually in a big hurry right now. I just wanted to quickly jump on here and show you guys how everything is looking. This will technically be my first or second check-in of the day, I guess. And yeah, we're going to see how this foundation lasts. So I will see you all probably on my lunch break because I'm headed into work. So see you soon. Oh my gosh, you guys. It is 10 o'clock at night and I have not done a check-in. It completely slipped my mind for a moment. So let's go do that right now. So this foundation still looks really, really nice. And I just worked out. Now, it wasn't a very heavy workout, which, by the way, I uploaded my first ever fitness video on Friday. So if you haven't seen that yet, click right here or right here. I forget. Oh, I think it's right here. I think I remember. I'm starting to document my fitness journey. So if you're interested in following me on my fitness journey, then click right here. Okay, so back to the foundation. My lips have pretty much worn off. So we have a little bit of redness peeking through the nose area right here. But honestly, other than that, it still looks really, really nice. We're getting a little bit of texture on the forehead. And it's worn off a little bit around here, but I didn't put much foundation over here anyways. Quite honestly, the camera isn't doing it justice at all because it looks so nice in person. Like my skin still looks really even. And what I like the most about this foundation is that I feel like it looks radiant in a good way. Like I don't feel like I look shiny and oily. I feel like I just look radiant. Like I have this nice afternoon glow. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, it's really nice. I really like it. It has worn off a little bit right here. A teensy bit on my chin. It started to wear off, but other than that, it still looks really, really nice, and we're going on over 12 hours. So this is pretty good. And I have to say, I love the way that it feels on my face. Like, it just feels so nice and lightweight. I don't feel like I'm feeling anything on my face. I feel like if I really sheared this out, like I could totally do like a no makeup look with it and everything like that. So I am absolutely obsessed with this foundation right now. I was obsessed with it ever since I played with it for the first time at my work. And now that I'm wearing it, I am like obsessed with it. Obsessed. I just love the texture of it. Like, the texture of it is so nice. So nice. Radiant, full coverage, like medium to full. I feel like it has worn off a little bit around here though. But I didn't apply a ton. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going for a super full coverage look anymore. So I didn't apply a ton in here. So that could have been my fault, but the camera is picking up on a lot of things that, like, I don't even see it to my naked eye, you know, in real life. Like, it still looks really nice and flawless in person, and I feel like the camera is like picking up more redness and stuff like that, but I don't know. I really like it. So that's where we are right now. I'm probably gonna be up late. I'm probably gonna help my husband edit one of my videos so that we can hopefully get it up on time. Might be able to get it up tonight. Might have to upload it tomorrow, a day late. But we're trying to work on that. I'm trying to upload my videos earlier in the day, like upload them the night before and then publishing them on the day that they're supposed to be published, like earlier in the day, because I have been uploading them like really late at night because we just get caught up. Like, either I film a video too late and then we're editing it all day, the day that it's supposed to be uploaded, and yeah, so I'm trying to get ahead on everything. We're both trying, me and my husband are both trying to get ahead on everything. So I will do another check-in in a little bit. I'm sure I'll be up for at least a couple more hours, so see you in a minute. Are you ready for the last check-in? I don't think you're ready. It is the very end of the day, and clearly I am feeling much better. I am not sick anymore. I had a little bit of a sore throat today, a little bit, but I feel so much better. So let's do this. Apparently that's how I want to talk today. Alright guys, so I don't have much left of my makeup anymore. It has been well over 12 hours. I applied this around 9:30-ish, probably closer to 9, and it is now almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So it has been on for well over 12 hours. 16 hours. And I have to say, for 16 hours, this looks pretty dang good. My blush is pretty much gone. My contour is pretty much gone. No, my contour's still there. My highlight is still popping. So, okay, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, this is not the most long-wearing foundation. It's not. It's not. My Smashbox Studio Skin foundation is way more long-wearing than this one. Fenty foundation is way more long-wearing than this one. I would say that the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation is probably even a little bit more long-wearing than this one. That's not why I love this foundation though. The reason I love this foundation so much is because of the texture of it. It has good coverage. It is so lightweight. It feels like there's nothing on my skin. It's just so beautiful. I mean, at this point, it's falling apart, it's breaking apart. If you need a foundation that is going to last for 16 hours and on, 12 hours and on, this is not the foundation for you. However, if you're looking for a foundation that has a radiant finish but is not like too shiny and glowy, but just has a nice natural radiant, which is what it's called, is lightweight, good coverage, like maybe something that's great for photography and stuff like that. I mean, if you're a blogger or you take a lot of photos for your job or whatever it may be, I think that this is a great foundation. Or if you're someone who works a desk job, like you're not up and moving around and sweating and all those things that can make your foundation like really wear off throughout the day, if you have like a pretty chill like office job, this would be a good foundation for you. However, if you have oily skin, I don't think this is going to be a good foundation for you, because for me it has broken up quite a bit and I do not have oily skin. Is this a great like everyday wear foundation? Not necessarily because of the longevity. This is not something that I would put on and be like, I know this is gonna wear all throughout the day till I die. That's not why I would wear this foundation. I would wear this foundation when I want the texture of my skin to look so nice and natural but covered. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to look like I have flawless skin without even trying. So with other foundations that are long wearing, there's a little bit more texture to them. The Fenty foundation, quite a bit of texture. Very high maintenance foundation because you really need to prep really well beforehand. Smashbox Photo Finish, less texture but still more texture than this one, but just as long wearing as the Fenty foundation. This reminds me of, what does this remind me of? Nothing really. This is really unique in and of itself. I would say, I don't know, there's just something about the wonderful, beautiful texture of this foundation that has completely disintegrated into almost nothing on my face. So I'm sure that it looks much worse on camera because I'll probably go back and watch this footage and be like, did you really just say that to everyone? How are you going to prove that whenever your face looks like it's completely fallen apart? Because it has broken up quite a bit around my nose, even in here around my nose. It's gotten pretty patchy on my forehead, pretty patchy on my chin. This is just not a long wearing foundation, which kind of sucks because it's called the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I feel like it should not look this bad at the end of the day. However, this is a really, really good longevity for a radiant foundation. That is for certain, because all other long wearing foundations are usually pretty dang matte. Fenty, Smashbox, the No. 7 Stay Perfect, even this one, a little bit more on the matte side, natural to matte. But for a radiant foundation to stay this well, that is something that is very unique. So I definitely say it's worth the money. Like I said, don't expect the perfect kind of longevity. And you could definitely add longevity, like add a little bit more setting powder than I did, because I didn't put as much on as I usually do, honestly. So add a little bit more setting powder, add a good primer underneath it, add a good setting spray. Like all those things will add longevity. So you could definitely like make this work. I know that I'm going to be reaching for this foundation again and again, and I'm going to highly recommend it to you guys because the texture and the radiance is just so beautiful. If you have anywhere from normal to combo dry or dry skin, I would definitely go for this foundation. If you have oily skin, I would say there are better ones for you. Go for the No. 7 Stay Perfect, Smashbox Studio Skin, Fenty. All those would be good options for you. But if you're normal, dry, combo, depending on the kind of combo that you are, I would go for this guy. If you're combo on the drier side, if you're combo on the oilier side, maybe not. You may need a good mattifying primer with it, but I'm gonna close out this wear test. Like I said, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I need to get up at a decent time tomorrow to film again. So yeah. What do you guys think of my sparkly liner? I used the Fenty palette again. Alright you guys, so that closes out this wear test on the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. I hope that you guys enjoyed this wear test. I have some more drugstore products that I'm going to be putting to the test, which I'm pretty excited to try out. I got a foundation that I've heard a lot about, so I'm excited to try that out. Let me know if there are any products that you would like me to see put to the test, and I will be sure to get to that. I love taking requests. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please hit that subscribe button. And if you really love my videos, then hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I upload. And I think you have to hit it until it tells you that it's going to notify you that I'll upload. And I will see you all in Friday's fitness video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.